everybody. Charlene Adzima here again. Welcome back, week 26. Hopefully this will actually show up on Friday. Fingers crossed, maybe? Okay, so this week I'm going to show you how to do kind of a really cool thing, I think. Like at a session, you can play a tune over and over and over again, and it's fun. And sometimes it's really fun to add a little bit more energy. And one way to do that is to play a tune an octave down, right? So if we were playing, let's say John Doherty's, right? John Doherty's March. Very cool, right? Well, it starts on A, goes to open E, right? And the good news is I have played through it, and I can promise you that it never goes below that G. And as long as your tune never goes below that G, then indeed you can take it all the way down. And it's so cool. I mean, it's great on its own, but it's even better when you play it with people who are playing in the 2 octaves there, okay? Let's see, what else can we do with that? Maybe we could do it with Egan's. Egan's, I think, works, right? Let's take it down. F sharp. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. And octaves are always welcome. Harmonies, where you actually are playing different notes than and meant to make them kind of pretty, right? It's less likely to be accepted in a session. Don't get me wrong, I've heard plenty, I've done it myself, and it's totally cool in many cases, but you might get some eyeballs at you if you do a little bit too much, okay? But you'll always have a great time if you do octaves, okay? Octaves might take a little bit of time if you've not done them before, because you'll notice that the fingers are different. Like, we're really good at maybe using the same fingers on one string, and then, using them on different strings. But that's not an octave. In this case, that would be a 5th, right? So we start on F sharp and go F sharp, A, B, A, right? And you go a 5th down and you start on B. Okay, 5th is just an interval, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, counting from the E string to the A string, the A to the D, D to the G, okay? And that actually changes our entire key. And they don't generally sound all that great together if you play 5ths apart. It can work in some cases, but generally not quite that helpful. However, if you can do octaves, like you can figure out new fingerings using the same pitches but an octave lower, and if you can use the same fingerings but go on a different string, then you can transpose. Oh yes. So in case you weren't aware of this, transposition is a way, when we take a tune or whatever and we play it in a different key. Meaning we start on a different note, but we use the same intervals, the same whole steps and half steps that we did in the original. And you might go like, wow, that sounds really complicated. But I assure you, get a little practice in and you will amaze yourself, amaze your friends. You can say, I can play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star in F sharp major. And people will say, no, you can't. And you say, watch me, okay? So maybe I won't go to F sharp major because I'm not a fan, but you'll see where we're going. So we'll start with Twinkle because you're never going to be too good for Twinkle, right? And we all know this, A to E. We'll just do that much, okay? So it starts on open A, right? Well, the good news is we know how to play Twinkle starting on any open string now, except for E, right? Because there's no higher note. We could start an open D. That works great. How about open G? So guess what? If you can do that, since we're in the key of A major, now we're in the key of D major. Oh, and lo and behold, we're in the key of G major. And that's us just using the same fingers, just different strings. Okay, so that's step one. Step two, we're going to do some octaves. All right, so what if we did, I don't know, here's A. Let's go down to A here. That is awesome. And you know what you've just done? After you've figured out an octave, you've just learned new fingers. Ha! So any key that starts with the first finger, now you have. Like we could go to E major. B major. That's pretty exciting, right? Well, I'm going to take you down a different path. So we're going to start on open D. We're going to start on open G. Let's take that up an octave. And lo and behold, we start third finger on the D string. How cool is that? All right, let's take it down. Same fingers, new string. What key are we in now? C. We're in C major. Can we take it up an octave? Do you see how I'm alternating octaves and fingers, right? So C, low 2 on the A string. That's cool. Let's see. Let's keep going. So that's C. Can we go to F? We can. Hop down to low 2 on the G string, which is B flat. By the way, you know that this isn't just limited to twinkle, right? You can go find anything if you need to. So what do we have? We have B flat. Shall we skip up another octave? By the way, I know I'm making this look really easy. Do not be afraid of struggling. Get excited if you make it into another fingering. It is not simple, but it is completely doable if you take your time. Okay, I discovered this decades ago, and I was pretty pleased that I could do this. So share with me your thoughts, any frustrations you have, any successes you have. I'd love to see this and to know if this is helpful to everyone out there. I'm going to keep going though. I'm going to keep going. So an octave up, B flat. Low 4. This is getting a little fancy. B flat, E flat. A flat. Okay, too rich for my blood, but can you believe how many different keys we were able to play in? Well, good thing Irish music only comes with a few. So you'll it's really fun to play in keys other than the ones that the tunes are generally played in. You'll find sessions where they play B flat or F or C, and maybe you'll be ready for those. Okay, so take some time, explore this, use whatever tunes you like, and I guess we'll see you next week with whatever else I've got up my short sleeves. Okay, so take care, all the best. Bye-bye now.